Esther was a young Jewish orphan. She was raised by her cousin Mordecai in the Persian Empire. Life wasn't always easy, but they persevered. One day the king Ahasuerus decided to hold a grand event. He wanted to find a new queen. Esther, known for her beauty, was brought to the palace along with many other young women. She charmed the king with her grace and kindness. He chose Esther to be his new queen. This was a significant moment for Esther. However, Mordecai advised her to keep her Jewish identity a secret. He feared it might lead to trouble. Life in the palace was luxurious. Esther adjusted well to her new role, but she never forgot Mordecai's advice. She kept her past hidden, a secret she carried in her heart. Little did she know that her heritage would soon be put to the test. The fate of her people rested on her shoulders. Esther's journey was far from over. It was just beginning. Mordecai, a wise and observant man, spent his days near the palace gates. One day, he overheard a sinister plot. Two of the king's guards were planning to assassinate the king. Mordecai acted quickly and decisively. She in turn alerted the king, saving his life. The event was recorded in the royal chronicles. The guards were punished, but the danger had not passed entirely. A new threat emerged, one that targeted people. Haman, a proud and powerful official, rose to prominence in the king's court. The king issued a decree. Everyone had to bow down to Haman as a sign of respect. Mordecai, a devout Jew, refused. This enraged Haman. He was furious. He vowed revenge. Haman's anger festered. It grew into a dangerous plan. He decided to use this opportunity to annihilate the entire Jewish population in the empire. Haman manipulated the king into agreeing with his plan. He used deception and played on the king's fears. He convinced the king that the Jews were a threat. As a result, the king granted Haman the authority to issue a terrible decree. It ordered the extermination of all Jews on a specific day. The Jewish community was thrown into chaos and despair. They faced imminent danger. Their lives hung in the balance. Mordecai was devastated. He tore his clothes, put on sackcloth and ashes, and wept loudly. Esther, learning of the decree and Mordecai's grief, was shaken. She knew she had to act. Despite the risk, she decided to approach the king, even though doing so without being summoned was forbidden. She bravely went to the king, risking her own life to save her people. She revealed her hidden identity as a Jew, and pleaded for her people. She exposed Haman's wicked plan. The king, realizing the gravity of the situation and the injustice being done, was furious. He ordered Haman to be hanged on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. Even though Haman was gone, the decree couldn't be revoked. Persian law forbade it. But the king, showing wisdom and compassion, issued a new decree. This new law granted the Jews the right to defend themselves. They were finally allowed to fight back. On the appointed day, the Jews, empowered and united, defended themselves against their attackers. They emerged victorious. To commemorate their deliverance, the Jewish people established the festival of Purim. This joyous holiday celebrates the triumph of good over evil, courage over fear, and the power of faith. During Purim, the story of Esther is read aloud in synagogues. People exchange gifts of food and drink. They give generously to the poor and enjoy feasts and merriment. They dress up in costumes, often portraying characters from the story, with Haman being a popular, albeit villainous, choice. The story of Esther serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope, bravery, and faith can prevail. Purim, celebrated annually, is a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of the Jewish people.